What happens when your big break feels like a dream come true, but turns into something darker? That's what Derek Dixon claims happened after meeting Tyler Perry. Now he's suing for a jaw-dropping $260 million. Friday, A Star is almost born. It's Ichawa, September 2019. And Derek Dixon, a theater actor from Raleigh, is working event staff at the grand opening of Tyler Perry Studios in Atlanta. Perry notices him, starts a conversation, and the moment feels surreal. Soon after, Dixon lands auditions and parts, first a bit role on Ruthless, then a bigger one as Dale on The Oval, Perry's political drama on BET. For an up-and-comer, this is the kind of break that transforms lives. But behind the scenes, the story wasn't just red carpets and scripts. From mentor to alleged predator, Dixon says the mentorship turned uncomfortable quickly. At first, the texts seemed friendly, then they shifted. He claims Perry asked loaded questions like, "What's it going to take for you to have guiltless sex?" and made personal comments, including not having been touched in months. The tipping point came in January 2020. According to Dixon, he was at Perry's home after a party, sleeping in his underwear, when he says Perry climbed into bed and began touching his inner thigh. Dixon says he was stunned, pulled away, and left. But he alleges the behavior didn't stop there. Over time, Dixon says Perry's texts and gestures became more persistent, blurring the boundaries of professional and personal. He felt pressure, emotional and career-based, not to speak up. Pressure behind the scenes. As Dixon's character gained screen time, he claims the stakes increased. He alleges that when he resisted Perry's advances, there were veiled threats that his character might be written off the show. Every script became a guessing game. Am I about to be killed off? In June 2021, Dixon says a second incident happened, this time at a guest house on Perry's property. He describes unwanted groping that triggered emotional trauma and led to a PSD diagnosis. By Pride 2024. Dixon says he filed a complaint with the EOC, but felt nothing came of it. Disillusioned and hurt, he walked away from the Oval, leaving behind an estimated $400,000 in lost earnings. The lawsuit drops. Then, on June 13, 2025, Dixon filed a lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior Court. He names Tyler Perry and Tyler Perry Studios Production Services as defendants. His claims include sexual assault, harassment, emotional distress, and career retaliation. He also alleges Perry dangled professional opportunities, like a potential pilot called Losing It, as leverage. He's not just asking for accountability. He's asking for a $260 million payout and a jury trial. Tyler Perry responds. Perry's camp is calling it nonsense. His attorney, Matthew Boyd, calls the lawsuit a fabricated scam, claiming Dixon is making false accusations to extort money. With both sides digging in, it's clear this is headed for a legal battle. What comes next? First, legal showdown. Expect a tug-of-war over evidence, depositions, and whether Dixon's claims hold in court. 2. More voices? Sometimes these cases trigger a domino effect. Will others come forward? Third, industry impact. High-stakes cases like this force conversations about power dynamics in entertainment. This isn't just about a he said. It's about power, trust, and career vulnerability. Derek Dixon describes a world where opportunity and exploitation collide. Tyler Perry's team says it's a shakedown targeting a billionaire's wallet. Regardless of the verdict, this lawsuit, filed less than 2 weeks ago, is sending ripples across Hollywood. The bigger picture. Let's not lose sight of what's at the heart of this case. A human story. Dixon says he was chasing a dream but ended up traumatized. Perry, on the other hand, has built an empire, and his reputation is on the line. The contrast between those two lives, the rising actor and the industry titan, is what makes this moment so intense. As this case unfolds, we'll see whether justice comes in the form of courtroom wins or public accountability. Either way, the spotlight is only getting hotter. If you want more raw, human storytelling on Hollywood's biggest controversies, hit subscribe and stay tuned. This story is just getting started.